Okay, so this is the fifth class of present value of annuity due. Okay, we have discussed in the previous class present value of ordinary annuity or immediate annuity. So here present value, suppose present value I already have explained you, but let me again recap it. Suppose after n minus of 1th year, so this is the after 1 year you want to get A, after 2 year also you want to get A, after 3 years you want to get A, after n minus of 2th year you want to get A, after n minus of first year 1 year you want to get A. Okay, so like that n installment you want to get A. In every installment you want to get the amount of value A. So how much will you invest? So that is the present value. How much will you invest? For example, in order to get, because annuity due means at the beginning of the year you are getting, right? This is the beginning of first year. Am I correct? This is the beginning of first year. At this point you want to get A. So how much you have to invest? You have to invest A. So present value will be A for the first one. At the end of the first year or at the beginning of the second year you want to get A. So for that how much you have to invest? A by 1 plus of I. Am I correct? At the end of the beginning of the third year you want to get A. So how much you have to invest? You have to invest this amount, right? A by 1 plus of I raised to the power square plus dot 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 dot. It will go like that. Keep on. And now here you see at the beginning of n minus of 1th year you have to, how much you have to pay? You have to pay, because in order to get A amount A you have to pay 1 plus of I raised to the power n minus of 2, right? And in order to get amount A at the end of at the beginning of nth year, it will be A by 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 1. Hope it is clear to you. Next, now I will solve it. Okay, it is very easy. Let me take better color, this one. Yeah, so now what I will do, I will take A common 1 by 1 plus I 1 by 1 plus I the whole square plus dot 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 plus 1 by 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 2 plus 1 by 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 1. Okay, now I will take the LCM as 1 plus of I raised to the power n minus of 1. The first term will give me 1 plus of I raised to the power n minus of 1. Second term will give me 1 plus of I raised to the power n minus of 2. Third term will give me 1 plus of I raised to the power n minus of 3 plus dot 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 dot. The second last term will give me 1 plus of I, and the last term will give me 1. Okay, so now I'll rearrange the terms. 1 plus of I raised to the power n minus of 1, I'll write like this. 1 plus I, before this term will be 1 plus of I the whole square, right? Plus dot 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 plus 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 3 plus 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 2 plus 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 1. Okay, until hope it is very simple. Okay, simple algebra. Next here is equal to A by 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 1. This is in GP, right? Well known formula, because R is greater than 1, 1 plus I is greater than 1, right? I is always positive, so it will be greater than 1. Now what is the formula? A is 1 into R raised to the power n, because total n terms are there, n minus 1 divided by R minus of 1, I minus of 1, right? So this gives me P is equal to A by I times 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 1, and within the bracket I'll be getting 1 plus I raised to the power n minus of 1, right? So this is the present value for this is annuity due for annuity due. Okay, this is the present value for annuity. Okay, let me write it down. The present value of ordinary annuity is what we have derived already. Okay, in the lecture 4 you can see this. I 1 plus of I raised to the power n, okay, within bracket 1 plus of I raised to the power n minus of 1. This is for ordinary annuity, okay, ordinary or immediate, ordinary annuity. Fine, thank you. So we will meet in the next class and derive the relationship between present value and the future value. Okay, thank you.